What up, y'all? It's your boy, DopeToysNY. Doing something a little different this time, bringing you coverage of HASCON this past weekend. And this is different for me. I'm dubbing my audio over the video. Never done it that way, so we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, check out this footage. They had a bunch of cool Transformers stuff, vintage wise, just old stock that they put out and arranged. Appreciated that one right there. I have that Optimus. Again, just vintage figures in a case, lined up really cool. The old Trypticon, the old Fort Max, bunch of cool stuff in this case. That's dope. The Constructicons, Devastator. I actually have a G1 Devastator, not on card like that though. And I think they have a Jazz in this case that's really cool. That's like all the modern day stuff, all the waves that have come out until now. Another cool display case. The unpainted stuff are all like prototypes. You'll see that throughout the different lines. Oh, look at that little Sharkticon with a little buddy. Maybe it was a Headmaster. That Barricade and the Bumblebee. Shout out to Add Transformer Cars. I met the dude. He was really cool. Let me behind the ropes to take pictures and stuff. Cool dude. Follow him on Instagram at Transformer Cars. This is the first diorama, the Transformer diorama. It's all the movie figures. Awesome. All these displays are awesome. You'll see them all in the video.
J-E on the button. J-E on the button. J-E on the button.
And after the Transformers, I'm going to show some of the Star Wars. This is just a basic setup, like an overview of what the corner of the convention that was dedicated to Star Wars looked like.
Jeff Astor is here to show you all the ins and outs. Now I want to get a special.
That R2 was awesome. That's the second diorama. This is the Star Wars diorama. This thing was phenomenal. Like, but I wouldn't give to have just a room with that, like in the crib. So dope, so dope. I'm gonna let you enjoy it. This was really cool. They were showing 3D printing. That's the first step that when they're building their first, doing their first run of a figure, they 3D print it. These are the final versions. They were working, excuse my voice, I'm all fucked up. They were doing the Wolverine all week, and I know everybody saw the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. So those are examples of when it comes out of the printer. Then this was later the process. That's Laura. Shout out to Laura from Hasbro, painting the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Really cool. It was really cool to watch. The vintage card line. Supposedly these are our next figures up to bat. Shipping shortly from what I was told at the convention. That's the Medusa. This is just a quick run through of everything they had out the first day. Those are the Namors, the shirtless Namors, the Blackbird. Cool figures. The Sasquatch Build-A-Figure, New Cable, Domino, Deadpool, Deathlock, and the X-23. I think later they added a figure the following day. Spider-Punk and Lasher, that Lizard Build-A-Figure, that Mysterio, Gwenpool. That's the SDCC set. They actually had that available. I didn't cop it. I'm just not into it. I have Boar. I bought Boar off of somebody. 12-inch Deadpool. They had that available a weekend too, I think. Legendary Riders are back. The Black Widow and Bike. I don't think I'm gonna go with that one. But damn, look at Ghost Rider, bro. I'll get him just for that chain, if anything. Or Netflix wave. Now I gotta have that Ghost Rider though. Thor line, and that's the other chick from the Thor movie that's about to come in the 2-pack, or that might be available. Guardians, I guess for a lot of us that's kind of old news at this point. Those are the 12-inch. Black Panther to me looked really cool in person. Not feeling that Deadpool. And the Wolverine looked, I wanted to see it with the other head sculpt, but it was pretty cool. I like the claws. I wish I would have taken this footage slower. We know those guys. Storm and the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Damn, I'm going mad fast. Sorry, guys. Thanos. This was the second day because they had put out the other exclusives. But yeah, you saw that Psylocke up there. That shit was dope. Go back if you didn't see it. Claw. The Claw is pretty cool. I forgot chick's name. Oh, there you go, Shuri. That's the new Iron Man. I was talking to the guy. He said, first new comic book sculpt in a while. All the recent Iron Men have been movie figures or movie bodies. They just put that Spider Girl in the case, Spider Woman. I'm not sure which one. The rest of those were in there already. We've seen those. And then there's this, man. This is like, for me, the end-all, be-all. I know I said it about the Star Wars, like what I would give to have it, but dude, the Legends display is everything. This shit is so dope. Get those custom aim Mandroids. Sick, man. Sick. I mean, I can talk about this shit all day. Look at the gold Ultron. This is one of my favorite parts over here. Forgive the printer going off. I'm trying to get these exclusives out to friends of mine. Shout out to Plastic. Shout out to Nate Simmons. Shout out to SoCal, my boy Koi. But look at this part right here. Look at the Thor hammer coming back to her, hitting Bulldozer. She's not even looking at it. She's ready to hit Loki with it next. Shit is dope. Dope. Dude, this shit was awesome. Fucking Gladiator getting stepped on. Shit is crazy. Look at the Kitty Pryde going right through the floor. That shit is so fresh. That custom aim Hulk, whatever that is. Huh. Need me one of those. Fuck that. I mean, I want the Hydra 2-pack, but give me one of those, dude. Yeah, man, this is probably my favorite one of the three displays. I really enjoyed this shit. What up, YouTube? It's your boy DopeToysNY, back from break. It's been a while for anybody that follows the channel. You know, life comes at you fast, man. Had the baby, Thought I would be able to, still be able to get some content, but things have just been crazy, in a good way though. She's a blessing. The house is, in good shape, keeping me busy. The wife driving me crazy, but love her to death. But yeah, things are good. So the reason I decided to finally get an update up is I went to HASCON today. Got a bunch of footage there, and in addition to that, I wanted to do a quick unboxing. This is the exclusive RC that was available. I untaped it and all that stuff already just to make this quicker. Flipping open the box, it's a really cool design. This packaging is pretty cool. You got the 2 cards there for the Headmaster and the RC. Let's see how this is going. That folded down. Really cool packaging. I really like this. This is awesome. I guess that would be your box art. Really cool to have that without any damage from a clamshell or anything like that. Here we've got the figure. Sculpt is really cool. I've seen at the show they had her transformed in robot mode, so I got to see both of them. I'm not going to bother transforming right now. Even on the clamshell has her name. Pretty cool. And the Headmaster part. See, I watched Transformers as a kid. I don't really know how this Headmaster stuff works. Ultra Magnus was the white Optimus Prime. He was huge. I don't know why now he's a little ahead. I don't really get it, but maybe you guys can let me know in the comments how that works. But there you go. That's that. And just another real quickie. This was really cool. You've never seen a $1,000 bill before for Monopoly. HASCON exclusive. They were just giving these out. I thought that was really cool. Grabbed one, and I'm going to try to grab one tomorrow. I'm actually going back to the show tomorrow. And then also, just to give you guys some information, this was, first of all, they had in addition to the HASCON stuff, they had all the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Everything was a limit of 2 per person. But to give you an idea of the list and what people are actually paying, I know second-hand market, these things have exploded already. I know the Rex is going for over $100 right now. And the Deadpool was doing about $80 earlier today. I haven't even checked about the RC. I don't really plan to. I might sell 1 or 2 because I'm going back tomorrow and trying to pick up a couple. But any extras I get are pretty much spoken for. Friends through, that just have looked out for me in the past and things like that. But yeah, those are the prices. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to pick up 2 more Rex. I might do the same thing here, the 222. And then I'm also going to be looking for... somebody asked me for the Skater Prime. I think my boy Koi. And I want to get the G.I. Joe Missile Command set if they still have them. But yeah, that's that. Just wanted to get you guys a little bit of content, pretty much. And I thought this was a different one. I don't know that everybody's going to be getting these, much less unboxing them real quick like that. But let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoy. And I hope you enjoy the other footage from the con. The dioramas were really cool. Packaging and stuff like that. I'll try to get more footage tomorrow and really get you guys like a good feel of what was going on there. It was a fun experience. I got to talk to a lot of designers of the actual Black Series and the Legends and stuff, and it was just a cool experience. It wasn't that big, but I had a good time, and I hope it comes across and you guys have fun watching this video. And leave me a like if you do enjoy it. Any comments, I'll try to get right back to you as soon as I can. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Get me some subscriptions. I still want to get to the 100 subscriber mark at least and do that first giveaway. And I know you guys like free stuff, huh? Alright, appreciate the view. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
So, I broke out from the convention fairly early both days. I was out by about 3 o'clock. So I did some toy hunting out there, and I found a toy shop in the mall, actually, called the Toy Vault. They have a store I went to both of them, actually. One was in Rhode Island, and one was about 30 minutes away in Massachusetts. I'll try to walk you through this stuff, but if I had a store like this by me, I would be so broke. They had so much cool stuff. Like, this is nothing. I mean, a bunch of loose figures here. I showed some Marvel, some DC, some statues. Uh, all that looks like shit. I can't tell. It's so the video on my screen is so small right now. SH Monsteroids right there. There was a bunch of them. Diamond stuff. I think a lot of that stuff up there was diamond. And then on the pegs was all vintage stuff. Not vintage, but older. You know, like stuff you don't see on the pegs. This was a lot of like horror and more obscure stuff. It was kind of in the back. But this is right up my alley. I don't know if I got it on video, but I grabbed one of these old McFarlane figures, the Tooth Fairy. It's like a twisted Tooth Fairy. Just tried, I mean, I guess I went kind of fast, but I was trying to, you know, I wasn't there trying to be there all day. Here's all the kind of current NECA stuff. More NECA. Aliens, Predators, Walking Dead is over there. Some older Predator stuff down there. DC. These are all the icons or DC collectibles, whatever that line was. And I believe these are like fairly recent lines, but older than what's on the shelves. And then they had some vintage stuff too. Well, they had like 90s stuff, and then they had like real vintage stuff. I don't know if I showed any of that. I think that was what I was looking at. I breezed over in the beginning. Yeah, here's like a mix of like 90s stuff. I had actually finished my shopping when I videoed this. I shopped and then asked if it was okay to video. Here are some Legends, mix of Hasbro, Toy Biz. At the other store that I didn't get to film in, they had almost the whole Galactus wave, and I'm after the War Machine, and I think War Machine was the one that they did not have. That's just usually the way it works. And then on the this is a lot of 90s stuff right here. Remember those vintage cards right there, the old X-Men stuff. He had a bunch of stuff in both stores. It was like mind-blowing to me. I've never been in a store this cool, I swear. 3 3/4 stuff. The old Spider-Man line that turned into Legends. And then on the back wall, he had all like the current Legends. And all the Marvel Selects, or not all of them, but most of them. Some Mezco 112s up there. Statues all up there. Man, like I said, I would just be broke if this was local. I can't say that though. If this was local to me, I probably wouldn't shop there as much because they did kind of charge a premium. You know, even like the stuff that's $20 on pegs, they were getting like 24 and 25, and then the markups were a little more for like imports and stuff. They marked it up $5-10. But you know, if it was local to me, I wouldn't be paying that. I'll just buy shit online rather than pay these guys. But being out of town, I spent a couple bucks in here. But I didn't get anything that was like current in this store. I bought like some older stuff. Oh, check this out. Look at this case. All these cases. That's all G.I. Joes. You know, loose, but a lot of them are complete. I'll see if I got any of the stuff I bought. I didn't buy Joe's. I was tempted to buy some Joe vehicles, but I passed. Centurion down there. He-Man. Looks like there were some Thundercats down there. Some more He-Man. All loose, but a lot complete. I'm looking for a Battle Cat helmet. They didn't have one. Look, they're the Joe vehicles. Oh, man. Love them. And then I don't know if I caught it on video, but I saw on my way out of the store, they had some mask stuff down there. Like a couple of the vehicles. They didn't have anything I was really after. Ecto 1. Masters of the Universe stuff right there. Dude, this store was so awesome. Some old turtles on card. Bots. That's nothing, dude. Wait, watch. Their Transformer collection was crazy. But even look up there, like a bunch of vintage Transformers in box. Like, I love this store. Bunch of turtles. I copped two things in this case. I can't tell if I can see them right now. I copped a complete Baxter Fly and Mondo Gecko. Now they pulled. See, there's a little space right there. They pulled my stuff out already. They had a spike back there. I should have grabbed that too. I'm not huge into turtles, but seeing all this vintage stuff just had me like in the zone, wanting to buy stuff. Here, check this out. Look at all the bots in here. There's a Triptychon right there. Shockwave in the front. Fort Max. Or that might be Metroplex, I'm not sure. Perceptor. The Dinobots. Oh, they had the swoop I need too, but they wanted $105 for it. I feel like dropping that right there. This was on my way home too. I just went for broke at the con and everything. Sea spray in there. Look at all those old bots. Some more Transformers on card, but this is like the later stuff. Beast Wars and things that. And then, oh look, Titans Return. Sorry folks, didn't want to get you on camera. Some old turtles. I looked through them for a new Usagi, they didn't have one. These are the collector's Motus. Their Star Wars collection, I mean their Star Wars I guess collection was on point. This is nothing. This is kind of like their little extra section. Those Unleashed are cool. I like those. But again, I almost went for broke on a couple of things here. Kind of skipped over wrestlers. It's not my thing. I tried to film a little, like just to give a peek for whoever is. But they had the old. These are all vintage joints in here, like when they were like 4 inches. I think Kenner made them back then. Not positive though. Don't quote me. And then there we go. This is like their modern Star Wars. Their Black Series was kind of weak. And they had that new, the Force Friday stuff. All for marked out prices. This is where I went hard. Not hard, but I went off. I'm trying to collect the 30th anniversary stuff. I wanted that Dark Trooper. I should have got him. I did get, I think, 3 or 4 of those 30th anniversary, though. And then even over here, they get into, like, the Power of the Force stuff. And then, I guess I'll show it. But they're going to have, like, vintage stuff, too. They had anything from, they had a bunch of vintage loose. And then they had, like, some on card, some graded. That Max Rebo over there. All that shit is vintage. Shit is dope. Look in the cards. Those are graded down there. Bunch of vintage stuff, man. It was really cool. And then up top they had the vehicles. That's like a playset in there. Look at the vehicles. More playsets. I was gonna get that Naboo Starfighter in there. Millennium Falcons. Dope. Yeah, man. So if you're ever in the area, I think one is in Warwick, Rhode Island, and one is in, I forget the town in Massachusetts, but they're not too far from each other. The Toy Vault. I'm sure they have a website. I haven't checked for it or whatever. Oh, look, check it out. Shout out to my boy Caesar. Those Bandai model kits, though. They didn't have the 112 scale guys, though, model kits. Anyway, I think that's about it, man. If you don't mind, check me out. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell somebody about the channel. Get me some subscriptions. Get my numbers up. I know I haven't been around for a while, but, You know, I'm trying to bring this for y'all. Trying to get some content for y'all. I'm trying to do something a little different. That's what it is. Like, my toy hunting is weak. I'm not gonna front. I order so much shit online. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Is that what the people want? Sometimes we gotta get a little savage.